Dear viewers, we are back again for this last session of our interview, and I would like Monri to, in a nutshell, tell us the thanks and the cultural significance of what we just did.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Bekepa, this is really good that you have devoted yourself, your time, your energy to record this for us here in the United States for posterity.
Exactly.
This dance we just have is called Now.
Now.
It's like a fruit dance. It's very powerful.
I'm sorry, I forgot my pen. It's right here.
Yes. It's very, very powerful.
Okay.
That's what they use to do many important issues. Like if any of my daughters are getting married,
I see.
They will light, they call it kikotobo. They will put light here, okay. And then they will have this oil that they make it and put light on it. And then they now will take the daughter will just tie cloth here and they will drop the bundu and they will call it fuse and they will take them to their husband. And usually they will have like 4 or 5 a day that they are getting married. So then now this dance will go this way, come back and go this way, come back, go this way, they'll be waiting for it. And then this now is very powerful because it decides. Take for instance, there was a king that usurped powers in Babongo. Okay. And guess what? My ancestral father, which is King Dokwan, yeah. My ancestral father, which is Chief Gwejiba Gawai, the first. Okay. He brought the right king, which was King Zofwan II, and enthroned this right king in the Muokang palace.
Interesting. In front of everybody.
Yes, and sent this now to take him there. And when the now was taking him there, this dance, the one that was the impostor that was enthroned by the other people, he passed through the back of the palace and ran away. And ran away. And he has to leave Babongo, and he never came back to Babongo until the rest of his life. So this now is very powerful and very important.
Absolutely.
And when they're dancing this now, when they need to do something and they have to dance this now, it's not any kind of person that dances it. You have to be from the dynasty. Because it's very powerful. When they want to do something like that thing is very powerful, they say now to go and do it. If they crown a notable like him, they say now to go and keep him. Okay. As the now is going, empowering him, and the now will enter to his dynasty that day, to his place that day, and make that place become now a chill-free restaurant, which means
Mooney. Yes. You know what? I'm saying so because I'm still to get this process done.
Yes.
And quickly to clear the issue of cultural adultification.
Yes.
Here, we brought a Nigerian or somebody from Douala who was very committed to the development of Muokang. Yes. And he crowned him at the Muokang Palace. They took him to the Babongo Palace for recognition.
Yes.
One day I'll be going there for the fun
yes.
to finish. But the phone is saying, oh, he can recognize us and all that. I'm culminating two functions because my father's successor
Yes.
is a right level Christian.
Yes.
He doesn't have
Yeah,
that. So he has authorized me to say, okay, take the traditional responsibility
Yes.
and do what daddy used to do.
Yes.
So, and also, my other brothers are there. Just because they are my father's son, the sons of a Mumaba, they can have right to this. Just like me. He could nominate or say, things have changed. Get like 2 of my sons, 3 of them, and give them titles to run my function because I will not always be there. So he gave 2 of us to him, me and my other brother. So they will be like, oh, how does he do that? Because for a long time with the crisis, they did not witness that. It doesn't mean that it doesn't exist. I always say in science.
And the president was set from the beginning of Babungo, because from the beginning of Babungo we have the king. King Nova himself was paramount. We have King Fuanja, who is the third in command. They have Chief Me. So the president has already said that 3 brothers can have those powerful positions. So me putting him and his brother, it's just basically following the procedure. The president, nobody can say, oh, you can put 2 brothers on that kind of big position or ranking.
They can have a contrary opinion, that's okay.
Yeah.
But this is what I want you to know, because then they say, oh, they said this, but this is not what happens.
Yes.
They are supposed to bring them to the phone.
Yes.
But he has the right to go into the Mumba place and single-handedly say, you remove that.
Yes.
You remove that.
Yes.
You cannot sit here. You cannot sit here.
Yes.
And they will leave.
They will leave.
I
Anyway.
witnessed it during the coronation of the current king of Babungo, King Dofonso III.
Yes.
When our grandfather here had sent out some people and say, I hear you have this and that juju. Finito.
Yes.
No more of that. That's because I say so. So I don't know how someone can contradict something that has happened at a time where we have cameras and lights. I was opportune to go right into the inner circle and I witnessed him say certain things won't happen this way no more.
Yes.
Thank you for the...
And a living example was a big lawyer, Fuanchale. He was wearing 2 poker pants and 2 red feather. And my father said, you can take it off, quick. And he took it off. He was rushing, sweating to take it off. So thereafter, his successor is wearing one feather, 1 poker pants. So anybody in Babungo, I'm taking the opportunity to say, if you are wearing anything other than what you see Chofe wearing, 1 red feather and 1 poker pants, take it off. It's only King Dofon can wear 9 of each, and I can wear 7 of each. Any other person in Babungo is 1. We are going to go by that culture of Babungo. We're not going to adulterate it. We're not going to change nothing there. And if you're a 5 cup, you remain 5 cup. They will not add the number of 5 cups. If you're a 7 cup, you remain 7 cup. They will not add the number of 7 cups. You can be anything else, but they're never going to add it because we have to keep that.
Some other.
Yes. Yes.
And the culture and the tradition. Respected.
Yes.
I'm saying.
Yeah. Otherwise, everybody can just wake up tomorrow. I'm 7 cup or I'm 5 cup, and they'll have too many 5 cups, too many 7 cups. It doesn't work because the 5 cups are like the Senate, the 7 cups are like the National Assembly.
Thank you, Monu. I'd like us to conclude this interview with the present project you have. What are the present projects you have in Muokang?
Well, thank you very much. I believe that the chief that has come to construct, to restate all the dignity and what the Muokang Palace was supposed to be. I didn't come to enjoy or anything.
No,
I'm just bringing back what was it. Because my ancestor father, my grandfather, he turned the whole thing, it was in the bush. He put very nice structure in bamboos, all of it. And then my own father came and put it in sun dry. Then now I'm putting it in solid rocks and blocks. And I have just set the structure because Muokang Palace is the palace of 7 towers. The 7 towers are back there now. I will send you pictures of it. You will see it. The 7 towers are back there. Muokang is finally having back those 7 towers. And the 7 towers represent the 7 original founders of Babungo. That's what it represents. And the 7 towers are there. So Muokang Palace is having it, and I restructure it, and it has there. I didn't add anything out of the ordinary. It's just exactly, I'm following just the foundation that was there.
Already.
I just break the sun dry,
Yeah.
and I put something like that with concrete. As for the royal chambers, I cannot touch it. All what I do is maintain it to be what it's supposed to be. Then we have a market, nice market, Muokang market.
Well
It's
structured.
well structured. The Muokang market is 2 levels.
Okay.
That's the only market in the whole of Maputo has 2 levels now.
Yeah.
Every other market is just
It's lighted
and it's a
solar.
daily market. It has
Oh,
solar
solar.
energy, solar energy there. It has a credit union there. It has everything that's supposed to have. So the credit union is for the Muokang people and the Bajon people. 2 branches. The main office is in the Bajon main market, and a stone throw from the Bajon Royal Palace. You stand in the main credit union. You see the Bajon Royal Palace right there. So that's where. So when some people say, "Oh, this is my dividing Bajon," I say, "Divide Bajon." My credit union that I struggle to bring up. The main headquarters of the credit union is in front of the Bajon Royal Palace.
Exactly.
And in the Bajon main market, I have the highest number of shares. I have 24. Nobody else even have 10. In the Bajon main market, I build them. And I don't even use that better for people, but Bajon people to use it,
Yeah.
do their business, so they can, because I am doing everything to empower the Bajon man educationally and economically. And I also want to make them assure that they have health. In education level, we create a bureaucrat, be a Royal College of Arts, Science and Technology. And this college, there's everything, starting from when a child is delivered today, you can take that child to school the next day. And that child will be able to take care of right up to high school, in grammar, commercial, everything. Be a Royal College of Arts, Science and Technology. It is right there. And it is going to be emerging to a university in 2025. The structure, everything is already being built right now. Yes, so that we want to empower the Bajon man with education, with money, that's financial power, self-sufficiency. So no Bajon person will give it. Then health, you have to give the health people health. How are we giving them health? We are bringing them water, a source of water, and this water is going to good living from a spring. That water is more than the tangy source or the water they buy. Even supermarket, it's more than that because it's actually original source. It's coming down. They have already built the catchment, they have built the tank, and now they're coming down to distribute the entire Bajon. So we're giving them health by making sure they drink healthy water because they say water is life. And we have a clinic which is called Cameroon Royal Cancer Clinic, Cameroon's Clinic. The clinic is there, it's humanitarian. We already treat you, you pay a little bit of something just to keep the workers there. But most of the workers who are working there, they are paid from here. They are paid with the organization, with the NGO, Cameroon Royal Cancer. We have that clinic going on there.
So those are the projects going on.
There are projects going on there. Most of them are already completed. The only thing that is still going on now is the palace itself. Because the palace itself, it contains, for the apartment of the queen's apartment, it has a lot of big apartment. Each queen's flat is a self-contained apartment with 3 bedrooms. Okay. The master bedroom for the queen, a room for kids, and a room for visitors. And then also in the Muokang Royal Palace, they have a section that is called Jiwando. Jiwando means the boys' quarters. And then they have Jiwawiki. Jiwawiki means the girls' quarters. Is there. And then the main structure for the king himself, for the chief himself, for me, myself, is 5 stories. Wow. 5 stories up.
And 1 story down.
And 1 story down.
Into the ground.
Into the ground.
Wow.
Yes. So, wow. And we maintain the sacred forest to make sure that nobody trespasses after sacred forest. Okay. Nobody touching the sacred forest. Nobody. Okay. They are not cutting any trees there. Instead, we are planting more trees to make sure that the sacred forest stay what it's supposed to be. Okay. So the sacred forest is there. And we maintain. Then we have fenced the whole of the palace vicinity. It's like 1, 2. It's like 3 blocks combined. It's just like the grounds of the White House.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's not as big as that, but it's like
that's standard.
Yes, and it's fenced, well fenced.
I saw the pictures on the website. I was
saying,
almost
half the size of the White House.
Yes. So because we want to protect it, what is on the ground there, nobody knows. But it's not a joke because when we're doing the foundation, we discover things on the ground that nobody can touch it. We have to do the foundation around it. So we don't know what these people planted there. So when the Babongo, when the Zingraf and these 40 people from Bali and Bafut, they came to burn the palace. They thought they burned it. They didn't burn it because they don't know what is inside it.
Exactly.
When the founders came, we don't know why they put them there.
Quick note, yeah, when I was writing my book, I found this little banger that was made right in the forge, in the iron forge there. I was like, just looking at this thing, I said, this probably is one of the oldest things I've seen for a long time.
Yes.
So then I bring it to remember that besides this royal staff of authority, there are some bangles that the chief puts, and they also make the same sound.
Yes.
There's been a lot of
and I used to do down in the Kai with it.
There used to be dispute.
Yes.
There used to be dispute around that as well.
Yes.
It's been going back and forth. They say, oh, only the king can do that. And he said, well, I'm the one having the original. You can have the replica, but you cannot take away the original.
And there was one time the king had to go and bring the government. They came, I said, this there, I cannot touch it. They went and took it. They themselves who brought it back. But they brought it back. I said, go and hang it there. Go and put it by Mango Shrine. They went and hang it there by Mango Shrine. Yeah, because they realized that they had to bring it back. Because why they didn't keep it. So it's very important. Yeah, so there are a lot going on, but the most important thing that has been done and completed is that preservation. Because that means is very important.
Okay.
Preservation and
protecting, for the
very,
next
very important.
generation.
Yes.
And I really want to thank you about that. And it's a great, I hope every other culture and kingdom will follow that example. They will emulate that so that our future generations can, we have a lot to preserve.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. And we also straightened the road coming to the palace.
Oh wow.
And we put solar lights there, solar street lights.
Oh my.
So when you just come from the tower, because the road going to pass some passes there. When you pass the ring road, yes, as soon as descended, the road is done well with satellite, with this latrine.
Wow.
And this way, the original one that came from the iron smelting.
This is iron ore waste.
Yes.
The stones that came from there.
Yes.
I've forgotten the geological name, but
Yes.
it is iron ore waste.
Yes.
Like we have these heaps, like the size of this house
Yes.
in the village. This gives you a notion of the magnitude of iron works that used to be in Babongo. But if you get any Cameroon history book, you go to the index and you are looking at iron smithing in Cameroon, you will see Babongo. And when you go to Accra Babongo today, you ask for those heaps of the iron waste, and they will show you. Those are supposed to be preserved, but we are using them for road. I think at one point we should allow a little heat.
Yeah, we
create
decided
the
to save
protection.
one.
Because they are all over the village. It's not just in Muokang.
Yes.
I think I know about 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 in Muokang.
Yes.
Including the palace, which
Yes.
is number 6 place.
Yes.
That have those heaps that we have to maintain as a relic to prove our exploit in iron works in Babongo. So yeah.
And the people used to go all the way down. What they have, the furnace.
Yes.
If you are strong enough, you can go down there. You see how they used to melt it. It's on the ground. It's like it when they go underground, they melt it and they carry it up, come and do knives, spears. All the war material were being bought from Babongo because those were producing it.
Wow.
Yes.
Chief Bajon Bihai the third. I'm very, very impressed with the interview today. I've learned a lot. Muokang, I'm so impressed with your knowledge about the culture. I'm so impressed. Any last words to conclude this interview? Dear viewers, it's a lot. We can spend a whole day here talking about the Muokang Palace and the culture. It's so we have a lot, but in a nutshell, this is the summary we're going to take. We're going to do more research, and we're going to publish a book on